The Pittsburgh Penguins currently sit 2 points outside of a wildcard playoff spot. That's honestly somewhat hard to believe when you consider the fact that Sidney Crosby is on pace to have one of the greatest seasons for a 36-year-old. And Malkin is doing Malkin things with a point-per-game season. Jake Guentzel seems to have taken it to the next level as well, with points in 16 of his last 18 games. Erik Karlsson seems to have found his game with his new team as well, with 19 points in 23 games. Even their goaltending, which was a sore spot last season when they missed the playoffs for the first time since 2006, seems to have turned around with Tristan Jarry putting together an excellent season so far. So what's going wrong? As weird as it is to say with the offensive firepower I just listed, it's their power play. At even strength, the team looks excellent, which is what you would expect with their roster. Even on the PK, they're currently 9th best in the league. But the power play? That's a completely different story. The Penguins are currently rocking a power play percentage of just 10.9%. That's 3rd worst in the entire league. Let's look at some tough-to-believe stats when it comes to their power play. The Penguins have only scored power play goals in 4 of their 23 games so far, and they're currently on a run of 26 straight power plays without scoring a goal, dating back almost a month since their last power play goal against the Sabres on November 11th. They've scored only 7 power play goals this whole season, but they've also given up a whopping 4 shorthanded goals already, meaning their goal differential while they're on the power play is barely positive at +3. And this is with their power play personnel being Crosby, Malkin, Karlsson, Guentzel, and Rust. Letang has been in and out of the first power play rotation, but I'm starting to wonder if it's worth getting him back in there. He's the key ingredient missing from last year's power play, which was still top 10 in the league. That's not a slight on Karlsson at all. I just wonder if Letang's familiarity with Crosby and Malkin could help kick things back into gear. I think this Penguins YouTuber really summarized their power play perfectly.
Karlsson, pass to Malkin, wait. Malkin to Karlsson, wait.
Karlsson to Crosby, wait. Crosby to Karlsson, wait. Karlsson to Malkin, wait. Malkin to Karlsson, wait. Karlsson to Crosby.
I think that's a perfect representation. There's a lot of pretty passing going around, but there's no one that seems to be willing to consistently go into the dirty areas. That's something that Patrick Hornqvist was so good at doing during his time with the Pens. The Penguins need someone like him to create some chaos in front of the net because it just isn't happening right now. And even if that means getting a big body like Radim Zohorna and parking him in front of the net like a human eclipse, I think it's worth trying. I know a lot of Penguins fans are also calling for the head of assistant coach Todd Rierden, but I just think it's unlikely that we see an assistant coach get fired like this. The more likely scenario is them trying to work with the personnel that they have to see what works. And I hate to be that guy in the stands who just yells shoot whenever their team has the puck on the power play.
Thank you for telling me to shoot the puck. It really helps.
But honestly, sometimes that obnoxious guy is right. Sometimes you just gotta send the puck to the net even if it's not the highest percentage play just to create some chaos. Maybe the Penguins need to try Jarry on the power play since he seems to have a nose for the net. All jokes aside, this is clearly a good team. And being an elite team at even strength is definitely more valuable than being a team that is reliant on the power play to succeed, especially when it comes to the playoffs. But the Penguins will have to figure out their power play ASAP to make sure they get into the playoffs in the first place. What do you guys think is the problem here? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.